At family dinners, my opinions were laughed at, always dismissed with "you think too much." Last week, they begged me to mediate after years of silent feuds. I did, calmly, carefully. My aunt said, "I didn't know you could be so wise." I smiled. "You never listened before." Growing up, family dinners were like sitcoms without the laugh track, chaotic, loud, and always a little painful if you paid attention. Everyone had something to say, mostly over each other, and I was usually the quiet one at the end of the table, nibbling at my plate and trying not to get dragged into whatever argument was unraveling between the mashed potatoes and the cranberry sauce. Whenever I did try to speak, offering a thought or a perspective, it was always met with this tired, dismissive line, "You think too much." Like thinking was the problem. Like I should have just learned to yell louder or say things that fit the mood better. So I stopped. I mean, what's the point of bringing logic to a shouting match? This went on for years. My role became the listener, the quiet observer. I saw everything: my uncle holding grudges so tight they aged with him, my cousin snapping at my aunt over some inheritance rumor, my mom walking on eggshells because she didn't want to set anyone off. But me? I just stayed still. I journaled. I read. I listened. They thought I was disengaged, but I was cataloging it all in the back of my mind like some dusty emotional archive. And then everything exploded. A few months ago, a fight between my two aunts about something stupid, a Facebook comment, of all things, spiraled into a full-blown family fallout. People stopped talking. Group chats fell silent. Holidays became awkward. My grandma's birthday passed with no gathering, no cake, no forced group photos in the living room. Then, last week, my cousin called me out of the blue. She sounded exhausted, like she hadn't slept in a week. She said, "You're the only one everyone still talks to. Can you help?" I almost laughed. Me? The kid who thinks too much? The one no one ever took seriously? But I said yes. I called people one by one. I didn't take sides. I listened. I asked questions. I didn't raise my voice. I just repeated what people said in a way that made others actually hear it. It was weirdly natural, like all those years sitting in silence gave me this strange, calm power. Like I'd been waiting for this exact moment. We met at my grandma's house, neutral territory. People were tense. There were tears, interruptions, accusations. But I stayed steady. I reminded them of good memories, asked them to speak one at a time, told them what I had heard from each person and how it might have felt. It was slow. It was messy, but it worked. By the end of the night, they were hugging. Not perfectly, not like magic, but genuinely. They even started talking about Thanksgiving again. As everyone was cleaning up, my aunt looked at me and said, "I didn't know you could be so wise."